Yes, it is Saturday. It is race day, though. Though we did not change daylight savings time, where we skipped days or you didn't sleep through a day, uh, get with a hangover. It is Saturday, but it is race day, and I'm here with Wrycape, uh, Rory's picks, and making a return here, at least for when I'm on the show. Joey Tron has finally decided to make an appearance.
Oh, he's been dodging you.
The last couple of shows we've done
You
together.
were in here last. You were in here last week.
Hey, I was busy. I was in Vegas.
All right, so you're making a return.
Hey, you had no excuses the last two times. You were just off doing family
Farming.
things. I was having fun.
Milking cows.
But
Yo,
good,
don't fuck with the Midwest.
good. We have the team back together here. So let's get right into this. We got the Bass Pro Shops night race here from Bristol Motor Speedway. Let's get right into it. Let's go some track facts. What do you got for us with Bristol, right?
Yeah, so this is Bass Pro Shops night race. This is race number 29 of 36. This is actually a cutoff race for the playoffs. So 4 of the guys who are currently in the playoffs today will not be in the playoffs tomorrow. We are at Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee. We'll be doing 266 miles, which is 500 laps. This is a high bank concrete 0.533 mile oval. As I said earlier, this is the round of 16 finale. We will be going down to 12. This is a high bank concrete short track. It's most similar to Dover, although it's half the size of Dover, so I consider it a mini Dover. There should be multiple grooves to settle in as the race goes on. Hopefully it doesn't rain because that may change. You can risk pit strategy here. This is going to be a strategy race. Lap traffic will play a role here. 4 of the last 5 winners came from a top 5 starting spot, and we've had 5 different teams win the last 5 Bristol races. The books didn't give us much to play with this week. Weird numbers, a lot of books not even offering anything. Points bet at nothing for this race. Vandal had everything locked after practice and qualifying. I think it's still locked. MGM had like 3 head-to-head matchups, and outrights was about all they had. So it was tough finding things to bet on here. But we found something.
All right, good. That's what we came here for. I'm glad you found something. Joey, I haven't heard these in a while. I'm looking forward to some trends here.
Yeah, we got a couple for you. Chevy has the most wins here with 47, followed by Ford with 41. Among active drivers, Kyle Busch has the most wins here with 8. Denny Hamlin has the most pole wins here with 4, however, starting second today. And Ford and Chevy have alternated winners here the last 4 races. However, Toyota has not won at Bristol since 2019.
That changes today.
All right. So, Rory, you got anything you like to throw in on either one of those 2 things, or just anything in particular you like? Any thoughts you have about this race?
I like having Hamlin pre-qualifying and practice at 850. I mean, I don't really like the 400, being that it's at Bristol. Anything can happen. He's liable to speed on pit road, have to come back through the field. I think you'll be able to get him better live. Just sit for a little while, see what happens. But I do like having him coming in at that. And I got a little Harvick. His number actually grew a little bit, but oh well, that's the way it goes. I wasn't really anticipating on him not to qualify well, because he had been qualifying pretty good here the previous weeks at track. So it was like they were showing up with good short run right off the gate speed, and qualifying back there in the back got him a little bit bigger. But I anticipate he'll be up there before the end of the night's over. He's going to have a good race car.
But Rory's expecting rain too, right?
Yeah, it's not looking good. I just looked at the radar. I'm hoping that what I'm seeing is this first one's coming through and maybe the rest of the stuff breaks up. Maybe we'll get lucky, but you know how it is down in that valley. It'll probably go right straight down in it and get stuck. And it's supposed to rain all the way to like 3 o'clock tomorrow, I think, is what they're calling for. Yeah. Right in the middle of NFL games. We'll be starting. I probably wouldn't be able to get the track dried out probably until, 6 or so, if it did happen to do that. So.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm glad I decided not to go. I was thinking about going to this and then just said the hell with it, not going. Thank goodness. Last year I pulled off and did the show with y'all on the way to Bristol last year. So
that's right.
Yeah. Fortunately for me, nobody that I knew was really going to the race. So the old lady couldn't go. She's out hanging out with her friends today at the wineries for one of their birthdays. So I'm just watching college football up until hoping we get to see a little green.
All right.
Yeah, they already pushed the start time up from 7:30 to 6:30. So we'll see if that helps.
Means you gotta drink more beer faster.
I will.
There you go. Yeah, I don't think Ray has a problem with that. So. All right, here we go. Let's get into the picks for this race. If it does race, as you know, we break them down. We only got two categories today, so we'll start out with that's the winner. These are these guys' favorite kind of picks to do well in the race. We'll start with you, Ray. What do you got for this?
Yeah, so the guy I'm looking at today is Denny Hamlin. So he is third place in points. So he doesn't really have to worry about points or anything. He could go balls to the wall here. So in 32 Cup Series starts at Bristol, he has 2 wins, 9 top 5s, and he led 894 laps. He has 4 straight top 7 finishes on short tracks. He has 4 top 10 finishes in his last 6 Bristol starts. He does have a win here in 2019. He has 5 top 3 finishes in his last 8 starts on the season. A week after leading the most laps at Darlington, he was a few laps away from winning in Kansas. Denny Hamlin is hot. Denny Hamlin loves this track. Denny Hamlin is good at this track. Denny Hamlin is good at strategy races. I like Denny Hamlin this week.
Yeah, all right, there you go. Sounds like it. Sounds like you're on the Denny Hamlin train here. Joey, I see you like William Bryan to do well in this race. You like him in a couple different spots here.
Yeah, I like
William Bryan.
It's William Byron, not Brian.
Sorry.
Yeah, William Byron. I like him to win at plus 750 and top 3 at plus 200. He's starting third today. 4 races here. He has 2 top 5s and 3 top 10s since 2020. The qualifying, he had a time of 15.187 and a top speed of 126.3. In addition to that, I'm sorry, Rye, I don't think Denny Hamlin's going to do that well today. I understand history's on his side. However, his last 4 races here, he has just 2 top 10s. I'm not buying Denny Hamlin today. And last week, Christopher Bell burned me. So with that said, I think Byron has a good day today.
Denny Hamlin's number 1 on Highline Betting's model.
We'll see what happens.
Don't sleep on the model.
I'm not sleeping on the model.
He has Byron top 3 too, so.
Yeah, as a little cover. So.
All right, Rory, you got anything you'd like to add to this discussion?
Yeah, I'm going to roll with a little Brad Keselowski top 5 plus 140. I think Brad's going to have a real good night. He had probably the best car last year here, and I anticipate this is where he's looking to get a win. So I think they'll make the right calls, not get in trouble. He'll probably veteran it around there for the first 300 laps or so. Just try to stay up there, stay out of trouble, gain a few spots, not make any mistakes on pit road. And I like that. Give me some plus money on a guy that's starting up front. I think he'll keep it up there for the night. So hopefully no blown tires like last year. That's all we can hope for. And I'm gonna go with a little Kyle Busch minus 108 over Tyler Reddick on Bet Rivers. This is more so just an underdog play with a guy that's been very good here in the past. I know he's had some bad runs recently, but not all his fault. I mean, would he blow up leading the race last year? I think something like that. I mean, another car blew up, and then a couple of the previous years was just getting, wrong place, wrong time, caught up stuff. But I like Kyle Busch tonight. If we actually get to see a race, that's just one of those matchups. I trust in him versus a guy Reddick. His track record isn't all that great here at Bristol, so you don't know what you're going to get out of him. Yeah, he qualified in the top 10, but is he not going to make any mistakes, keep it up there, kind of fading the winner from last week type of thing? You know how Full Tank with Phil, he always, the winner last week, typically, especially a guy like that, I'll probably have some kind of run-ins with something tonight at a little half mile short track.
Yeah, he's already in the playoffs. He has nothing to lose. He's on my fade list too. I like both RFK guys as well.
Yep. RFK is going to be strong in my opinion.
All right, moving on to our low riders here. These are like nice plus money bets here. We're going with you, Joey, because you got the hometown local boy for me.
Yeah.
Actually, I just ended up talking to his dad last week before I went to Vegas. So.
Oh yeah, I knew you'd like this one. Carson Hocevar, top 10, plus 350 on DraftKings. Came in fourth here at the truck race for Bristol, and I really like that momentum to carry over here. He's starting 16th, and he's in the number 42 Chevy. He's been rolling in the truck series. He has results of 4th, 6th, 2nd, 4th, and 1st his last 5. I don't see why that can't carry over today in the Cup Series. And at plus 350, I like the odds to get top 10.
All right. I like that one. But I'm fine.
Yeah.
So, Ryan, what do you got? What do you like for a plus money bet here?
Yeah, so I guess we feel like Legacy is going to sweep the top 10s because I like Eric Jones for top 10. He has 4 top 5 finishes and 293 laps led in 10 Cup Series starts here at Bristol. He has a 13.3 average finish at this track, which is 4th best among active drivers. He has a pair of top 10 finishes in the playoffs thus far, so 2 for 2. He's been in the top 10. He won a playoff race as a non-postseason participant last year. He was 3rd last week. In this particular race, he finished 2nd, 5th, 22nd, 3rd, 8th, and 21st. He has 5 top 10s in 10 races. He also has won 2 Xfinity Series wins on this track as well. So I like Eric Jones to finish in the top 10.
All right. Sounds good. Rory, you got anything left?
Yeah, we're gonna go with a little Happy Harvick here, top 5 plus 300. Happy's gonna have that thing up there, and they're not gonna screw up the pit stop on the final one this year like they did last year. He beats them off pit road last year. It ain't nothing but set and sail, me cashing a ticket, and probably getting in a lot of trouble that night because I was with Mark and them. So we went to the casino afterwards. So if I would have won that, I would have just been flying on cloud 9. Beers would have been crushing instead of wanting to go to bed. Yeah, So, yeah, that I'll roll with a little Happy. I love that. I mean, I don't really know the last time that we've really seen Kevin Harvick top 5 plus 300 and then add in one of his good tracks. That's unbelievable. That's one of my favorite bets, I believe.
All right, there you go. Good stuff, you guys. Go around the corner. Why don't you tell the people where they can find you outside of the show? What you got going today, and anything else you want to add? So, Ryan, why don't you start us off?
Yep. So I'm Wrycape. You can find me at Wrycape on all social media. I'm also at pickadvisor.com. You can find these plays here. They'll be up as free plays shortly. I'll also have some NFL player props up there for free tomorrow. I'm also on Winners and Winers. And you can find me on the new Insiders Room website. I have a whole bunch of plays up right now. I have a bunch of college. I have some NFL. I have more NFL plays up tomorrow as well. I have soccer play. I've been loaded for the weekends over there. So make sure you check that out, theinsidersroom.com. Also check me out on the Insiders Room Discord.
All right. Very good. Very good. Roy, what do you got going? Oh, sorry. I'm just.
I was getting ready to go. I was
All right,
like,
Roy, go ahead, Roy.
We got it.
Go ahead,
Everyone can find me over at the Twitter machine or X, I guess now, at Rory Picks. I'm basically Rory Picks all across social media. I'm not hard to find on TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Might be shotgunning some beers or something. We start hitting outright, so we're gonna start making shotgun and beer videos for them. So, and then give Land Coin a listen every week. We have a good time. We need to get Rye back on here before long. We always love having him on. So maybe one of these weeks coming up.
All right. We'll look forward to that. Joey, what do you got going?
Yeah. You can find me on X at Betting Underdog, Pick Advisor, Joey Tron, InsidersRoom.com, Joey Tron. Got 3 college football plays up today. I'll have a few NFL tomorrow, and these will be up as free plays as well after the show.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, hopefully the rain holds off. You can get a race in this weekend. Glad to have you back on, Rory. It's always good to have you on here.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it. I love coming on.
Good to have you back, Joey.
Off vacation.
Nice to have you. Nice to have you back as well. We missed you last week.
No, you didn't. But go ahead.
You're not wrong. We didn't.
But go ahead, Ryan. Close us out. And
all right. Yeah, make sure you go check out Rory Picks. Make sure you check out Lay and Coin Podcast on all Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your podcast from. And as I always say, happy race day. Let's catch some tickets.
All right. See you guys next week.